We all have known about the historical gaps in the evolution of equine antivenom serum. No randomized double-blind controlled studies, no impartial independent truly scientific studies, and a vast list of unanswered questions. What have we known about its sufficient effectiveness? What about the variations in nature and quality of venoms of snakes of the same species from geographically and ecologically different locations? What have we known about contemporary serum sickness events? In the early history of Brazilian sorotherapy, relevant disagreements or controversy about the efficacy of any of different anti-plague serums were not mentioned. Over the last 120 years, all controversies regarding the production of equine hyperimmunized plasma have been ignored as well. In 2013, a study demonstrated that the anti-crotellid antivenom produced by Butantan Institute since 1901, keeping the same protocol. It also concluded the absolute ineffectiveness of the anti-crotellid antivenoms from Butantan Institute and Vital Brazil Institute to immunorecognize crotamine. In the aftermath of the publication, the Butantan Institute improved its horse immunization protocol, including only crotamine-positive rattlesnake venoms. No study has yet been conducted to evaluate its change. And what have we known about the intensive exploitation of horses' physiology by the antivenom industry? The crude trajectory of millions of horses used as living factories was still not entirely dimensioned. Horses themselves have been part of the constellation of crises, expectations, and experiments which defined both the scope and limits of the sorotherapy over time. Horses are not a unit of production, but a biological system with a significantly diverse genetic and immune system, which cannot provide a guarantee for uniform product quality at the end of the manufacturing process. The continuous process of injection of toxins imposes critical and ruthless consequences on the horse's physiology and welfare. These effects have been conveniently obscured. The lack of transparency of the Brazilian serum producer institutions can be verified from the absence of data available on the amount and origin of these animals, mortality rate, and destination for the horses unresponsive to the hyperimmunization, between other aspects related to their management. It was only in 2016 that considerations concerning human use of horses in antivenom production was included in the guidelines for the production, control, and regulation of snake antivenom immunoglobulins of the World Health Organization. Nowadays, a horse of the Butantan Institute undergoes 6 hyperimmunizations a year and loses about 72 liters of blood a year. A horse can live under this system of exploitation for about 10 years or even longer. So, there are great expectations concerning to an ethical antivenom industry, able to put end on the naturalization of this lagging science pushed by harvested horses.